The show 19, and in this episode, as you can see, we have made quite a few trades. We're going to start off with the fact that we finally did. I told you we were going to do it. The Milwaukee Brewers acquire relief pitcher Craig Stammen and starting pitcher Mike Clevenger on Blue Jays in exchange for relief pitcher Josh Hader. That is right, Josh Hader. Now,
Walker Buehler grabbed the victory, his fourth of the year.
Toronto Blue Jay, I'm very happy with that. I think our bullpen just got a lot stronger. And the big trade we made. Kansas City Royals acquired starting pitcher Jacob Nick, shortstop Freddie Galvis, and first base Rowdy Tellez in exchange for catcher Alfredo Alanes and shortstop Whit Merrifield. That is right. Whit Merrifield is a Blue Jay at one of our top prospects in Jacob Nix. Very good pitching prospect. Freddie Galvis and Rowdy Tellez all headed to Kansas City. So as you can see right here with the addition of Whit Merrifield, he's hitting .303 on the year, and I feel like he's going to be a really strong acquisition for the team. I think it's a very nice pickup, and it changed up my lineups. I think he is a very strong pickup for us, and I think he's going to help us out big time. I really do. He's going to be a very big part of this team. I mean, that's why I was like, I wanted to keep Jacob Nix for a long time, because I really truly believe he will end up, like, by the end of this franchise, Jacob Nix will be one of our top players. He will be, and that's why it sucks that I had to get rid of him. But in the end, I really do feel that our offense, like, our pitching is so bad, our offense needed some sort of boost, and I think Whit Merrifield will be that boost that our offense has needed. And I'm hoping I'm right about that, because if our offense still sucks by the end of the season, it's over for us, and there's no coming back for us. So we're really gonna need to come back. I'm just fixing up our lineups quickly here. That way we can, that way we're just able to have correct lineups. Our pitching rotation now with the acquisition of Josh Hader, having an okay season. And we are in the final game of this series against the Astros, dropped the first two and are now 500 on the season. And no, that is incorrect. Blake Snell is not able to pitch this game. No. Alright, so Brandon Woodruff will be pitching this game. What is happening? Because Snell pitched a game before this. Here we go. Headed into Minute Maid Park. Blake Snell sucked last game. Brandon Woodruff pitching for us. Devin Travis needs a break at second base. That works. Brad Miller can't play. Why is he... Okay, hold on. Why are they calling people up? It's like changing all this stuff. Even though you can see that this is on manual. All of this is on manual. AAA roster. No. You. I don't know who you are. You're getting booted. I'd rather have, what's his name? Where is he? You know who he is. The greatest pitcher of all time. Bartolo Colon's coming back to the MLB. Welcome back, Big Bart. Alright. 35 and 35, taking on Justin Verlander. Let me... Do I need to... Why he pitched the last game, so... I guess I'll just do this. Yeah, it was supposed to be Marcus Stroman. Alright, we'll just put Snell here. That works. Marcus Stroman against Justin Verlander on the mound in this one. Minute Maid Park. Marcus Stroman, like I said, I don't know why I said that again, but here we go. The Astros on a hot streak right now. They have won 8 games in a row. And my guess would be probably leading in the American League West. Did I say we're first in strikeouts? Whoa, we're first in strikeouts, like, we've had the least. How?
Getting ready for baseball.
Okay, I'm not going to question it. All right. Justin Verlander on the mound for Houston. Let's do it. Kevin Pillar leading off for the Blue Jays. Here we go. 1-2 pitch from Verlander. Pillar will chop that one foul, and this game is underway. There we go. This is what we've been needing.
The 1-2.
And Pillar right field, and that will be a leadoff base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up,
and all right, that's what we need. If our offense can do well and Stroman can have his first quality start of the season, we might be able to win. But our pitching has been the reason we are only a 500 team.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros
35 and 35 will not work.
And
that ball chopped foul.
Super excited, Matty, to watch this team play.
I really do want to make the playoffs year one. It's a stretch, but I think if we can go on a nice hot streak, I think it's possible. It's very unlikely though, especially like that game we lost beforehand. This game right here we lost 8-6, and come back. We were leading at first, and then Blake Snell gave up 10 innings. But we can't be having starts like that, or else pitching like that is just unacceptable because we kind of need a win. You can only win if you are leading, and we're not going to lead if our pitchers give up 6 runs an inning. Steve Pierce fouls that one off 2-2. I don't know why it changed up all my lineups. Everything was fine in the game right before this. Pillar takes off. Pierce will foul that off, and we'll do a 2-2 one more time, at least. All right. 2 out, 1 on. Pillar takes off. Pitch outside. Kevin Pillar, he was saved. Wow, Robinson Chirinos guns down Kevin Pillar at second base. You don't need to see Marcus Stroman's stats. Just think that he has an infinite ERA, because that's basically what he's pitching with. Josh Donaldson there for a quick out number 1. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we're going to have our first quality start and at least be in this game. Like, if we were in the game before this, the one we just lost before this, we were actually in that game for a while. Another one, foul territory, Donaldson under it, 2 away. We were in the game, and that's something that we're not even used to with how bad we've been playing. The episode before this, I mean, of course I want you to watch it, but I'll tell you what happens right here. We lost like 20-0 to the Orioles. The Orioles. So, yeah, pitching is the problem. Jose Altuve rips that one off the wall, and it takes a bad hop for the Astros, and that'll be a 2-out single. That ball was ripped. Houston, Minute Maid Park having a high wall in left field. No chance for that one to get out. And here we go, 1-2. And that ball hit well by George Springer to right field, but Randall Grichuk tracks it down to end the inning. So, Marcus Stroman threw 1 inning without allowing a run. Can we get a round of applause for the man? The first time he has done that this season. Steve Pierce almost hits the catwalks up there, 1 away. And I would like to say, I don't know if he's playing in this game, but Jake Marisnick, he's on the Astros. Great player. Honestly, he's just an awesome person. I met Jake Marisnick when I was in Florida, and yeah, Jake Marisnick's awesome. And Juan Soto with 1 out in the top of the 2nd inning. That'll be a 1-out stand-up double for Juan Soto, and the Blue Jays are in business.
And this might be the kind of
But Jake Marisnick and Tony Kemp and Alex Bregman, 3 best field. He went 2 for 3, I believe, in his first appearance in a Jays uniform. That ball's hit well, and that one is down. The throw to the plate is not in time. That'll be an RBI single for Whit Merrifield, and he continues to play very well since joining the Toronto Blue Jays.
When you get down to first base. Yeah, it's just a nice
Merrifield, like I said, I think he is a huge acquisition. Oh, and in the game before this, you see there, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he crushed one way out of here to left field. 1-2 pitch misses, 2-2. Like, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s first career home run was a long one. And that'll be a blue hit for Vladdy Jr. and Whit Merrifield is gunned at third. Wow. Good throw from Josh Reddick. Gets to third in time. I cannot believe that. Now 1 out, or 2 out, 1-1, 1 on. And that one gets away. Guerrero Jr. hesitated. And he decides not to go. Almost thrown out trying to go back to first, but he's not. And it's a 2-1 count. Make it 3-1. That fastball misses.
Well, to me, it just
and Brad Miller on deck for Toronto.
Right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you
3-1 pitch to Miller. Or sorry, to Grichuk is low in ball 4. And that brings Brad Miller to the plate.
The second baseman.
It's 2 on and 2 out. Brad Miller up.
Against Justin Verlander. He's just 1 for 6.
And he hits it well the other way. Left field on the warning track. And brought in by Michael Brantley on the warning track. And that will end the inning. Strike 3 looking, down goes Diaz, and Stroman has his first K of the game.
Batting 6.
And now Carlos Correa steps in. That slider misses away from Stroman. So 1 out and nobody on. And that ball popped up. Donaldson didn't get a good jump on it. He's running over. And that one is out of play. So the count runs 2-2. 2-2 pitch, hit well center field. Pilar is there and out number 2. The reason I went behind the ball is I'm trying to figure out if there's Alex Bregman's awesome. Have a picture with him. If there's a way for me to trying to figure out if like maybe being behind the ball is, oh my gosh, 3-1 count, the pitch from Stroman. Maybe it's an easier way to lock on and not have the stupid glitches that we've had so far. And that ball took a weird hop. Grichuk not expecting. That'll be a 2-out double. Very confusing play there. And now, okay, that nameplate really was confusing me. And this game will be tied. That one is down. And there you go. This game tied up. ESPN sending out the alert.
Batting 9. The catcher. Robinson.
Here we go. 1-1 pitch. Robinson Chirinos up, watches the slider, or two-seamer, sorry. And it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch popped up. Stroman is under it. Inning over.
Put this one away, and the side is retired.
All right, Yankees won.
Digging in for his second at-bat.
And now Kevin Pillar up in the third, 2-1 count, and he's looking to get the Jays back in the lead as he fouls off the changeup. So badly want to swing at this, but full count.
Balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
That was kind of a gift.
All right, here we go. 3-2 pitch. I think Pillar walked in his first at bat, and he hits a fly ball to right center field. And that'll end the inning. George Springer there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now Josh Donaldson up for a 1-1 count.
That brings up the former American League MVP,
Verlander, a former most valuable player. Donaldson against the shift. That ball is down. Like I said, the shift is a really stupid thing in baseball. I don't think that it should be a thing. And Josh Donaldson, a one-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to
What's the thing? Oh yeah, so Justin Verlander is a former MVP. Still a very good pitcher, despite him getting up there in age. And I hate him. I hate Kate Upton. And mostly because of 2017 ALCS. And like MLB would always push Kate Upton cheering for Justin Verlander, and it made me really mad. So I do not like either of them, and especially because Verlander stole the MVP away from one of my favorite players of all time, Jacoby Ellsbury, in 2011. I think so. Ellsbury finished second that year. Weird to think Jacoby Ellsbury almost won an MVP.
Hit on the ground to third.
But he was a good player. I mean, he still plays. No, he still gets paid, but he doesn't really play. Whatever. So the Blue Jays don't get any there in the top of the third. Stroman now a full count to lead off the bottom of the third. Josh Reddick on deck for Houston. Michael Brantley awaits the pitch. It'll be outside, and LeBron James' number. I mean, he thinks he's LeBron James.
Now batting, the right fielder.
LeBron didn't make the playoffs.
Clearly, that approach makes this a very dangerous offense, guys.
They both left Cleveland.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In there, the base hit.
Oh wow, okay, almost got it. Not really. But
And from the list of stats you never
so why is
Now
everything
batting,
moving?
second base.
What was I saying?
It's only the third inning.
I don't know what I was saying.
Already allowed more hits
I
than he
distracted
did in his
myself.
entire last outing.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Blue Jays don't get anything on top.
Now batting.
To the
Half.
plate
The
now,
center
George
fielder.
Springer.
And ground ball. Miller flips to Merrifield. Throw to Pierce is in time, and we are tied through 3. That is almost a new record for us.
Thanks, Matt.
As we are still in a game, and it's into the 4th inning.
And overall, he's
Wait,
really
well, you know that
happy with
is a
the
new
at-bats they're
record
putting together.
because
Yes,
we
they've
haven't
only
been
scored
in a
one
game
run,
before.
But he said they've done a great job of
So here we
forcing
go,
the pitch
top of the
count up,
4th.
and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for
Leading
them
it
as
off
this
for
game goes on.
Toronto will be Juan Soto
Thanks, Heidi.
as he chops the changeup foul. Oh, and today is also the day before Easter, so I don't know if I'll get around to recording
1-2, here it
a
comes.
video tomorrow, but happy
Had to
Easter,
sit back
everybody.
on the changeup,
Even
and
though
he
it
did a
is a
good
bit
job to
early.
get the
Happy
bat on
early
that one.
Easter.
I'm shocked he was even able to
Easter's
foul
one of
that
my favorite
away.
holidays, just
Now
because,
he's
you
got to
know,
set his sights back over the
jelly
heart of the
beans.
plate and maybe be ready
1-2
for
pitch
inside.
to Soto. Another one hit well, left center field. Michael Brantley gets there on the run. Good play for out number 1.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Whit Merrifield. He is 1 for 1 with an RBI single in this one. The 1-2 pitch to him here. Watches the 12-6 curve. And there are 2 away as Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps in. The 1-1 pitch from Verlander. Still looking for his first career home run on camera. He got his first off camera, but I want to hit one on camera with him.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the 1-2.
1-2 pitch to Vladdy Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is making his real debut on Tuesday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 4 days, I think. Something like that. He's going to make his Major League debut very soon, and he's already rolling for us. That'll be a 2-out double for Vladdy Jr. and Brad Miller an Randall Grichuk an opportunity to give the Blue Jays back the lead. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., him and Whit Merrifield have been our best hitters in this one, and Randall Grichuk has fallen off. One of our best hitters for a while, and he has done nothing for quite a while for us, striking out in what feels like almost every at-bat. That ball popped up. Pierce, after it, he lays out and can't get there. So now the 3-2 pitch. Turned around, Grichuk, right field, and he can't get there as it goes out of play. Almost a home run, and a swing and a miss. A great slider from Marcus Stroman, and there's one away. And that'll bring up Carlos Correa with a 1-2 count, and that is ruled ball 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Stroman picks up another. His slider working for him here in this game. Now the 3-2 count on Alex Bregman. And, well, Bregman saw the slider coming, and that will be a 2-out single.
The first baseman, number 10.
All right, here we go. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the 2-seamer. And can he get Yulieski Gurriel out? The Jays trading Gurriel's brother, Lourdes, or something like that, Gurriel Jr., to the Tampa Bay Rays for Blake Snell, who has done very poorly for us. And as I say that, Gurriel getting revenge for his little brother, and that will be an RBI double, and the Astros take a 2-1 lead. 1-1. Robinson Chirinos up. 24th pitch of the inning from Stroman, fouled off. Here we go again. 1-2. Fouled off. Stroman looking to get out of the fourth. Still, we're very much so in this game. It's a one-run game.
1-2. Here it is.
Swing and a miss. Stroman strikes out the side in the fourth. A long inning. And he's not going to be able to go much longer. But definitely a good, I don't know. It's kind of, I'd say it's not a quality start, because again, through 4 innings we're still losing, and but it's not been as bad as he has been, but it's still pretty bad. Full count on Brad Miller, and he will work a leadoff walk. That might be his second walk of the game. I think that could be his second walk of the game. So now 1-1 count, Kevin Pillar up. And Pillar went to lay down a drag bunt, and instead it'll be a 1-2 count. Yeah, I'm going to risk this.
A ball and 2 strikes, here it is.
And he lays down a good bunt, and Kevin Pillar will advance Brad Miller over to second. And now the tying run is in scoring position here in the 5th. That will be ruled as a sacrifice and will not go against Kevin Pillar's batting. So the 1-1 pitch to Donaldson, outside 2-1. 1 on, 1 out here for Josh Donaldson. See if he can come through on deck. He's hitting 300 on the season, and Donaldson a 5-pitch walk. So now there are 2 on and only 1 out. JT Realmuto up, and that curveball misses. That went downhill fast. 0 for 1 in the game is Michael Brantley, who steps in to lead off the bottom of the 5th. And that will be a 1-2. Has it only a 1-run game through 4 and 1/3, knock on wood. And 2 away. Alright, that was a quick at-bat. Josh Reddick went down very easily. And 2-2, Jose Altuve up.
1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
And Whit Merrifield, a hot shot to him at shortstop. He is a second baseman naturally, but I'm trying to get him to learn shortstop, and he's fitting in there pretty well. Very good play by Merrifield, and Steve Pierce ties the game. That ball is not coming back. Number 17 on the season for Steve Pierce, leading the Blue Jays. And let's take one more look at this one. This ball was crushed. That ball hitting off the, what was that, the now sign there in left field. That ball, that's not coming back. Now the 2-2 pitch to Soto. And left field, he's hitting them opposite field all game long. But Michael Brantley's caught 2 of them. High game for Whit Merrifield in the top of the 6th with 1 out. Swing and a miss over the slider. Wow.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting.
Here we go. 1-2. The count on Merrifield. And he goes down swinging. So 1 for 3 in the game with 2 strikeouts, so he does have an RBI, and I'm definitely happy with an RBI because that we wouldn't be. And Guerrero, another one hit well to center field. He has been hitting very well in this series, and the inning is over, but not before Steve Pierce, an absolute moonshot to tie it. We head to the bottom of the 6th.
Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good...
Gotta warm somebody up quickly. Why not get Bartolo up? And we'll get Kyle Crick up. Oh, let's go. And try Heidi up. Even better. And now it's a 2-2 count as the slider from Stroman's in there. The 2-2 pitch. Watched by George Springer, and the count is full. Alamis, or however you pronounce his first name, Diaz on deck. I'll just say Diaz because I can't pronounce it. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right field. Grichuk backing up a little bit under it. 1 away. Why did I say 2? I don't know. 1 away. Now a 1-1 count. Diaz up to the plate. Slider in there. Good pitch from Stroman. 1-2. Here we go. The 1-2 pitch. Trying to get him to chase on that slider. Not quite. And it'll be a 2-2. Fastball tried blowing it by Diaz. Not quite. The count will stay 2-2. And here we go. We'll do it again. Curveball swung under. Another strikeout. Diaz is furious. Has not been able to do much for the Stros in this one. And Marcus Stroman has 94 pitches here. Bottom of the 6th. 3-1 count. Carlos Correa up. And this could very well be Stroman's last inning of work. And the 3-2 pitch popped up. Foul territory. Marcus Stroman has his first good start of the season.
1-2-3 go the Astros. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston.
Chris Davinsky takes the mound for Houston here in the top of the 7th. If the Jays score 1 here and go on to win, then Stroman will be credited with the win. But more than likely, we won't score, and it will be a no decision for Marcus Stroman. 1-2 pitch from Davinsky. Fastball outside, 2-2. We'll do it again. 2-2 pitch to Grichuk. Or not again. And now the count runs full with Brad Miller on deck for the Jays. Here we go. Full count pitch. Grichuk. Oh, wow. That changeup sunk. That fooled me. That fooled Randall Grichuk. That fooled everybody in the stadium. Great pitch from Chris Davinsky to record the first out of the 7th.
1-2.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
And
Miller, a
it's
good
fouled
job
away.
of getting a piece of it. Count will stay the same. So we'll do this one more time at least. Here we go. A 1-2 pitch. Miller, ground ball into the shift. Altuve fields, throw to first. That'll be who? Gurriel? I think Gurriel there for out number 2. That brings up Kevin Pillar with 2 away. I'd like to try and get Stroman the win, but probably not going to happen. We probably need a home run. I don't see us stringing together enough hits in this inning. We're down to our final strike of the inning for us to get Stroman his first win of the season now. Either way, Pillar goes down swinging, and I'm not going to risk this outing going south from Marcus Stroman. I'm going to actually sit down Bartolo. I don't want to bring him in this one. We're going to warm up David Phelps. And probably the best pitcher in our bullpen currently, Kyle Crick, comes into the game. He got acquired from the Pirates not too long ago. Hasn't done too bad since joining the Jays. Haven't used him all that much. But, yeah, he's definitely helpful to be able to call on when we need. And wow, good job from Bregman to hold that back. Crick almost fooling him with the slider, and he fooled him with that one. One away as he strikes out Alex Bregman. And another swing and a miss. Oh my gosh. I love throwing sliders because, oh my gosh. Great pitch there, and a fastball blown by Gurriel. 2 away. 1-2 count. Robinson Chirinos up, make it 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Catches the corner and at bat over. Or inning over. We go to the 8th as Crick strikes out the side. Josh Donaldson up. 2-1 count. Here we go. The 2-1 pitch. To Donaldson, inside on him, fouling it off, count runs 2-2. Here we go. The Blue Jays trading Josh Donaldson to the Indians last season, signed with the Braves in the offseason, and trading back for him at the beginning of the season. He's been on the team since opening day and has done mediocre on the team this season, as he fouls that one off. Full count. But he's Josh Donaldson, and I'm just happy to have him on the team. Here we go. 3-2 pitch to Donaldson. And he fouls it off again. So really making Davinsky work in this at-bat. It is still Davinsky, yep. Here we go. 3-2.
Payoff pitch one more time.
Donaldson again fouling it off. And definitely a decent at-bat to start off the inning. With JT Realmuto on deck and Steve Pearce in the hole. And Donaldson hits it fairly well to center field. George Springer under it, 1 away. So if anything, he made Davinsky work. And he might have to leave the game sooner than later. After that, he has 22 pitches, and for a relief pitcher, that's quite a bit. 1 out, 1-1 count. And Realmuto grounds it to Correa. Throw across the diamond in time, 2 away. And here we go with 2 outs in the inning. Steve Pearce, who tied the game in his last at-bat. A long home run. And let's see if maybe he can do it again. Hits it well to center field, but right towards George Springer, and the inning's over. So Kyle Crick, after striking out the side in the 7th, takes the mound again for the Jays here in the bottom of the 8th. Blows the fastball by Brantley, and then a fly ball into right center field. Under it is Kevin Pillar, 1 away.
is to his left as he puts it away in the
All
alley
right.
for the first out of the inning.
Like I said, Kyle Crick, one of the better pitchers on our staff. Josh Reddick steps in now, 1-2.
Bases are empty, one man out.
1-2 pitch. Reddick, good job of getting a piece of that. We'll do it again. And that fastball catching the corner, doing a great job of throwing some paint here, and Kyle Crick picks up his 4th strikeout. And a ground ball to Merrifield. Throw to first, beats Altuve. We're headed to the 9th in a tie game with a chance to avoid the sweep as Hector Rondon takes the mound for the Astros here in the top of the 9th. And he will hit Juan Soto to start the inning. Not the start to the inning that the Astros wanted at all. That brings up Whit Merrifield. And a fake bunt from Merrifield, and the count runs 1-2. Now, I'm not afraid to bunt on 1-2, but it's Whit Merrifield, so I'm not going to bunt. No, maybe I should have. Ground ball. That'll be a 6-4-3 double play. 2 away in the inning. Merrifield goes 1 for 4. So he did get one of our 2. He did drive home one of our 2 runs. 2-1 count. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up. Like I said, maybe our hottest hitter in the series. Not a great game for him. I believe he went 2 for 4. I'll take it. And I really probably shouldn't leave Kyle Crick in there for another inning, but I really do trust Kyle Crick. 26 pitches, and if he allows a base runner, other than, okay, if he allows one more base runner, then his day is done. 1-2. Ground ball. Merrifield to Miller to Pierce. 6-4-3 double play, and a huge one at that. Wow, this could have been a very, very dangerous situation for the Blue Jays. Instead, a great play leads to a ground ball, and Kyle Crick gives up no hits. Only 1 base runner in 3 innings of work. What an outing from him. Randall Grichuk to lead off the top of extra innings, the top of the 10th inning for Toronto. Ground ball into the shift, Correa fields 1 away. 3 baseball here at Minute Maid Park, Minute Maid Field, Minute Maid Stadium, Minute Maid Houston. Here we go. 1 out, 1-1 pitch, and a terrible, I mean absolutely horrendous call by the home plate umpire, and it's 1-2. A 1-2 pitch from Rondon. That one misses. Sure. 2-2. So now with the even count, Miller fouls off the 2-seamer to stay alive. Let me go, even though I know we have Phelps warmed up. No. Let's go into our bullpen. Had a great outing from Barnes last time. Had 1 bad pitch, 2-run homer. And we are going to warm up Ken Giles as well. Giles might also be traded by the end of this season. Not sure though. 2-2 pitch. And left center field. Michael Brantley there, 2 away. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that the bullpen for us was in that area in left center field. 1-2, Kevin Pillar up, and slider away, 2-2. See if Pillar can extend the inning for Josh Donaldson. And that's a chopper, fielded well by Bregman, and he guns down Pillar. Inning over. Kyle Crick, a very strong performance in this game, though his day is over after 3 scoreless innings, and David Phelps up to start off. He's taking the mound here to start off the bottom of the 10th for Toronto. And Alex Bregman, wow, something that Kyle Crick didn't give up once in his